Welcome back, everyone, here to King Zwelithini Stadium on this Thursday afternoon. We are back for live coverage of the DStv Premiership and AmaZulu up against Marumo Gallants. This match, of course, cancelled yesterday, abandoned in a clash of colours. It's AmaZulu and Marumo Gallants who go at it again. This time with the right clothing. Zulu takes this, got a nice curl on it. Arubi was left all at sea, and well, maybe Tapelo Koki might have done a little bit better with that opportunity.
Look at how it's moving. Not easy for Washington Arubi because he had made a step onto the right. He realizes that it's killing away from him.
Lovely ball again from Tim. Kwapeng tipped over the top. Well, it wasn't tipped over the top. It looks as if it had come off the woodwork. It was cleared away. The flag has gone up from the linesman, so we might get a bit of clarity on that.
Was it intended for goal? Looks like it.
Oh, Mokpa did very well. He palmed it onto the crossbar. It was a deflection, though.
Trying to see what the flag was that for, because the ball was still in play. There.
And there.
And there. And then.
Still passing it. Can they make the entry into the box and get some shots away? Nice interception. Eckstein. Run from Sitebe over the top. It's a very good run from Sitebe, and a chance to score, and he puts it over the top. Not dissimilar to the wonderful goal that Peter Shalulile took on the full volley. Here Sitebe let it bounce a little, and the execution, the contrast in execution is rather stark.
You're right to say the execution in the end kept his eyes on the ball, but the minute you allow it to bounce, that becomes very tricky. Shalulile just took it so well, and Sitebe there manages to get into a good area, good supply for him, just misses the target.
Is this a chance for the first goal of the game? Eckstein and Sitebe over the ball. Looks like Eckstein's going to leave it for Sitebe, maybe not. Sitebe, flick on, and a good bit of defending at the back post by Mvelase. Throw into Marumo, but what good work from the right back.
It was well delivered into that box.
Yellow card for Tim as well for dissent. But a little bit of time wasting here from Marumo Gallants as well. Mane, the player, going down. I think that's just to take a little of the momentum away from AmaZulu.
I want to see this injury that Nyamani is talking about. To say
there's a little push there, but that's as much as happened. Then someone fell on top of him. What great defending that was from Velasi. Have a look at this.
Well positioned.
Not easy to do that.
No, it's not. But it did well.
Once again, Yamani. That's a very good corner against the crossbar. You saw the turn on that, and well, Marumo felt that Motwa did get a touch to it. There should be a corner, but the referee said no touch at all. Let's see.
Almost caught the keeper. It wasn't touched at all. Who was that AmaZulu player? One of the Mugai brothers was good at just taking this.
That's right. William Mugai, the fullback.
Yes, he was that good.
Lumbo again. This might be a chance here. Down he goes, rather dramatically. Majoro, referee not interested. There it is, final whistle. So it's a match that's lasted 2 days here at King Zwelithini Stadium, and in those 48 hours, I'm afraid we have yet to see a goal. Your thoughts, Brian Mate?
I like the fact that he says the match has lasted 2 days. Got no real threat at all, not enough chances created. And I think the happier of the two would be Marumo Gallants, a point away from home for AmaZulu. Yes, they didn't get the 3 points, they managed to get one, but one thing that he's not going to be happy with that they did not dominate this game. AmaZulu at home, they didn't impose it on the opponent. They didn't create enough chances.
No spot kick at the end to conclude this game, so it's ended goalless. AmaZulu 0, Marumo Gallants 0.
Coach, your thoughts on how you performed? Probably happy with a point away from home.
Yeah, well, a point is better than no point. It was a difficult game, honestly speaking. But I think what we did yesterday, what we saw, we managed to sort it out, and we were able to match them. You could see first half we got a number of chances that we could not convert. Second half we came back, tried, and towards the end of the game, some of our players were getting cramped. Hopefully it's because of the traveling and the up and downs that we're having and the tight fixtures that we get into. But I'm very happy with the performance of the boys today.
When you talk about those number of opportunities that you did not manage to convert, where do you think you're going wrong?
I think the issue of the final third, the finishing part, is one area where if you could look in a number of our games, we've been playing so well, but the last area, that's where we're struggling a bit, and that's one area that we're focusing on to make sure that we get the confidence, we're able to get balls and be able to finish.
You're playing your next game against a very difficult opponent. Are you already thinking about that, especially including the fact that you have to travel?
We don't have an option. We have to.
What lessons are you taking into that game?
Yeah, obviously, you know, Sounda is it's a very good team. Obviously, very good team with very good technical team. Everything is okay. But the fact is we're all in the same field. And our boys have learned a lot in terms of going out and tight fixtures and so on, and what we are trying to put up so far. I think going to the next game with the same kind of attitude that we have, then we can be able to make it.
How amazing would it be for you if your first win in the DStv Premiership came against Mamelodi Sundowns?
It will be very, very, very great.
Thank you very much.
Would look for that.
Thank you so much and all the best.
No, thanks. I appreciate that.
There you have it. That is Coach Raymond Mdaka, coach of Marumo Gallants. Joining me now is a coach of the home side, Coach Benny McCarthy. Coach, I've been watching you throughout the game. You cut a very frustrated figure. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, of course. I expected my team to win because we are at home and we should have controlled the game far better and created chances, but I didn't see none of it. So how can you want me to be calm when you don't see those things that you do in training and then come to the match and then we don't execute it, and then we allowed our opposition to grow better and stronger in the game, and then they could have had moments where they could have hurt us. So yes, I'm not very best pleased, but I think it's the whole situation. The whole situation, as much as I want to stand there and analyze the game and tactically put things in perspective, but just where you're supposed to play yesterday and you don't play yesterday, and you don't know what's going on, what the rules really are, and then you have to come back the next day to play. So I think, psychologically for the players is also a lot, for players not to train, and then you play 10 minutes into the game, and then the game gets stopped, and then you must go to sleep, and then you must come back the next day and start again. So everything leading up to that, so we can't expect to get the best of football, to get plenty of goals and that, because I think from both sides, they suffered the same misfortune from yesterday, and I think that's why we got the game that we got today. So we share the spoils, which is not something that you wanted, but I can't not be happy or complain about it now because it's gone, it's done. So.
Indeed. Looking at your past couple of games, you've utilized almost every single game, all 5 of your subs. Are you still trying to find that combination that works for you?
No, I think I have. In my head, I've got the strongest team that I think we have, but with traveling into Africa and all that, and when you don't have your strongest team fit, so you got to utilize every player available to the squad, and I think everyone works hard enough, but yes, they work hard enough and then they deserve an opportunity. And now I can completely understand when coaches stick to the strongest team, because when you put in players, you don't necessarily get the response that you're expecting from them. And, they want to show you why they deserve to play in the team regularly and why, that you took so long to throw them in. So you don't get that performance in. So, yeah, you just have to hope and pray that your first team 11 gets fit and stronger so that you can go with what you know, and then everyone else has to just fill in those roles, because it is what it is. Because today I thought maybe it was a perfect opportunity for players to step up and nobody showed anything. So yeah,
Thank you very much, Coach, and hard luck.
thank you.